Hey guys, Anthony with Fish Addictions here, checking in from Leech Lake. Today is January 9th. Really cold out there today, so we busted out the sleeper house. Found about 10 to 11 inches of ice over in the east side of Walker Bay. There's a little bit better ice over in west side, or on the east side of the lake, over by Trapper's Landing, Whipholt area. There's actually a few guys driving trucks out there, but we decided to come over here. We had a few guys that told us about a pretty decent perch bite, and we found a few today. Not the big ones that we were looking for. I think the pressure system really threw them off a little bit. But as you can see, we found some nice ones here. We're going to do a little fish fry in the fish house tonight. If you're heading out to the Leech Lake area, the perch have been biting pretty good. Buckshot rattle spoons, your slender spoons, even the RPM jigs from Custom Jigs and Spins did really good today. So make sure to check out the reports on Fish Addictions, and we'll keep you up to date. Good luck on the ice.
Hey guys, Mike with Fish Addictions here. Just got back from an awesome trip up the Northwest Angle, chasing some crappies out of Flag Island Resort. Guys, first things first, be careful when you go up there. We found ice from 3 inches all the way to 10 inches, and that's no joke. There's a lot of current areas up in that area, so if you're going to venture up that way to chase crappies or walleyes or what have you, lake trout, make sure you check in with the resorts, make sure you check in with the guides in the area, make sure you check with the locals to set you on the right path so you know where it's safe and unsafe. We did find what we were looking for. We got into a nice bunch of big crappies, and what we found to be the ticket was the Majmoon jig in the number 14 size. Now, I think what the answer to these crappies triggering was, we put the nuclear ant leg on, and then we had the original finesse plastic underneath that in the chartreuse color. And just real slow jigs seemed to trigger the bite. They didn't want us to be raising them up. They didn't want anything but real nice slow jigs, keep that plastic moving. So if you're going up there, make sure to have this in your arsenal. For more reports from Fish Addictions and around all the other areas, stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Cole from Fish Addictions. Today's date is January 10th, 2016. This past weekend I was able to go out to my annual buddies trip, and we chose to go to Upper Red Lake this year. We stayed out of a sleeper house, and the fishing was tough for us because for the vast majority of the weekend, temps were well below zero, paired with some high winds and a massive cold front moving through. We were able to work though, and we did end up getting a 4-man limit of walleyes, a few bonus jumbo perch, and one of my best friends was able to ice a personal best 15.5-inch crappie. That was the icing on the cake for him for the trip, to put a personal best out there. It was definitely a lot of fun. The vast majority of our fish came on a plain red hook under a bobber, paired with the smallest minnow we could find. They were quite finicky, and they just wanted the minnow sitting in front of them. The fish that I did get on the jigs was a 1/8 ounce Custom Jigs and Spins lightning spoon, and I made a little change to it, and I added a Custom Jigs and Spins Pro Finesse drop chain. This allowed me to use the jig as an attractant while still having the minnow head just sitting very, very still. This allowed me to pick up a few more fish. Before I made that little switch, they were getting attracted to the lightning spoon. They were coming up on my Vexilar FLX 28. They were sitting and just looking at it. They weren't committing, but as soon as I made the switch to the dropper chain, I was able to pick up a few more of the finicky biters. Like I said, it was a tough weekend. A lot of fun though. We were able to scrape together a 4-man limit. Nice quality fish. Check out Fish Addictions on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Stay tuned. Look on the forum for any of the good fishing reports and any other gear talk. Tight lines, everyone.
Hey everyone, this is Tanner Cherney giving you a little fishing update here from Devil's Lake, North Dakota. We're sitting in the midst of a cold snap right now, but the fishing is definitely picking up. We were out Saturday and Sunday, and we found anywhere between 7 to about 11 inches of ice. And even though we were in a cold front, I tell you what, the walleyes were snapping this weekend. This is just a great specimen of what we've been catching. This is a good 17, 18-inch walleye. And we were fishing in probably 28 to 32 feet of water. And the thing with the cold front is, we've been hiding in the shelter all day because you got 30 below wind chill. It's not very, very nice to be outside. So what we've been doing is we'll find a structure's point, drill our holes, fish there, and then when we feel like we've warmed up enough, we'll just start punching holes around the house and see if we can't find an active school of fish. And if we do, we lift the house up quick, move right over and start doing that. That's what happened today. We came out this morning, got on a good little walleye bite. Things kind of tapered off mid-morning. Got back out after lunch. things were a bit slow. We stumbled across a nice bonus about 13-inch perch. You know, that's what Devil's Lake's famous for. Then we ended up drilling a circle around the house, and I got out about 3, and I started fishing in one of the holes. Didn't have any luck and kept hopping, and about the 4th hole I got into, got a fish. So next thing I do is get the minnow back on, drop right back down, got another fish. So we're like, all right, we got something going here. So we ended up taking the house, lifting it up, moving it right to that spot, plopping back down, and we finished off our limit by doing that, and we were nice and warm and toasty. What's been working is any kind of jigging spoon, you know, with the minnow head, or even yesterday we tried something different. We put a minnow tail on, and actually I did catch a fish that way. One thing about this cold front that we did notice is finding fish outside is the key, and then getting hunkered down in a house and finessing it and figuring out what kind of cadence they want, what kind of jig, what kind of color. That's all been great to know. And boys and girls, this is the time to get up to Devil's Lake. Come up, catch a lot of walleye, have a great time. Hopefully in the next couple days we'll be getting vehicles out here, but for right now we're kind of cautious about that.
For more information on Fish Addictions TV, check them out on all their social media.